What is good, y'all? The Soldier and bringing y'all another Guilty Gear video. And we did have a video planned for today, but it wasn't this one, but it was one on Nagoriyuki. Nagoriyuki, as we all know, had some more gameplay showed off on Sunday with all the other gameplay that was shown off for some of the other characters. But ArcSystem actually decided to surprise us late last night, or late tonight as I'm recording this, with more gameplay. And so the video that I already have for Nagoriyuki was already edited, and I already had to upload it, and I was going to have the schedule to release today or whenever this video is posted. But the gameplay in this video for Nagoriyuki is a lot better, so I decided that we might as well use this instead of the other video, and then we can cover a little bit more. So let's get into this. Alright, so first off, this gameplay we see right off the bat, we get Nagoriyuki's unique movement, and this is called Fukyo. Fukyo is his teleporting dash that he's doing on the screen. And this is something that he does this because he can't double jump like the rest of the cast, and he actually can't dash. And so they have to have something in order for him to have an increased movement. And besides him doing his teleporting dash, the only other thing that he can do is super jump, which all other characters can do. Now the next thing we want to go back and check out is his thing, which is called his blood rage. Blood rage is something that he's able to work towards by building up his blood meter, which you see at the bottom of the screen. And how you build up this blood meter is that you use special moves. Every time that he lands a special move, he doesn't have to get a hit with it. I believe he can even just get a hit on block, and this still builds up his rage meter. But what this does is that once rage is activated, he gets an increase in range on his normals. He's not able to use special moves, and I believe he takes more damage, or he takes damage over time. But he also gets access to a special overdrive as well. Overdrives are super in this game, and so like when playing Nagoriyuki, you have to pick between if you want to go into his blood rage state or if you want to stay out of it based on how the pace of the match is going. Now you guys are probably wondering, how do we keep this meter down if we don't want to go into blood rage? Because as you can see, his blood gauge is filling up super fast, and he actually has a move tailored to this. I don't believe we see it in this gameplay, but what we do know is that he has a move called Blood Sucking Universe. It's a command grab that continually decreases the blood gauge for a set amount of time. Now one thing that you want to notice when pointing out when activating blood rage is that this move leaves you extremely vulnerable. As you can see, Soul punished him immediately as soon as he went to go into blood rage mode. You have to guarantee yourself that if you're going to activate this, you have plenty of space enough to activate it so you don't get punished, because that thing leaves you extremely vulnerable. But as you see, Fukyo is the main way that you are going to be moving across the map in order to pressure and poke at opponents, and also you're going to use Fukyo in order to get combo extension as well, which looks really cool with Nagoriyuki. Now one thing I like about Nagoriyuki that's pretty cool is that he has something like Chip, where if you see he has like a clone that teleports in front of him, like mimicking like a after image. And I wonder, is it kind of similar to Chip, where if you hit his after image he takes damage? But as you can see, when he goes into blood rage, he gets this red aura around his sword, and he's able to poke. He gets his mask off, and he looks so cool, and he's like in a different stance as well. I wonder, does he get different normals too? But then once he goes out of the blood rage, he closes his mask, he puts his mask back on, and that's how the game basically like cinematically lets you know that you're out of the mode. Now I think coming up right now is when we see his command grab of him decreasing his meter. This is how he ends the match, and I think this is the command grab that they were referring to, that it decreases your blood gauge meter, because when the new round starts, we see that he has 0 blood gauge now. Nagoriyuki, he might be slow, but he has the special movement options, and then the range on his normals, bro, even without blood rage, it's crazy. I wasn't interested in picking up Nagoriyuki at first, but we definitely might have to pick this man up. We can see with Nog that he seems to go for his a poke with his standing kick. That seems like his primary poke button that he has. So I'm guessing this is fast as normal. And then when he jumps up, he goes for like a over. I'm guessing that's his jumping heavy slash. That seems to have like really good advantage when he's jumping up in the air. And it seems like it prioritizes a lot of space in the air as well. But that is all the gameplay that we have for Nagoriyuki. I hope you guys did enjoy this. We're going to be breaking down a bunch of characters whenever they have gameplay coming out. We're most likely going to cover it. So if you guys want to check those out, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.